Pardon me. What a way to start off the video. Hi guys. This is Monday. Normally I don't do recordings on Monday because this is my Tops day, and I'm usually getting ready to go to Tops and do my way in there. But I had a little time between now and when we actually left. As you can see, my hair is wet. I just got out of the shower and I got a conditioner in my hair. But I wanted to come in and talk to you for a little while. Got on the scales here at home to see what kind of progress I did. And though I don't use these scales as the official, my official weight loss, I actually use the top scales for the official weight loss. But when I stepped on this morning, it showed 6.6 pound loss. So, woohoo! So far, that brings my total down that I've lost to 100 and, I think I figured out, 131.8 pounds. So, I'm expecting the top scale to be a little different because I did eat breakfast this morning. You know, weight fluctuates a little bit during the day, so I'm expecting a little bit different, but I'm counting that as a big, major win. So, what I wanted to really show you is, this week at the farmer's market, there's, actually, she's been there a couple of times, but I actually bought something from her this time. There's a local lady that sells sugar-free, low-carb ketchups and I think barbecue sauce. Now, move this a little bit. I am not a big sauce eater, like ketchup. I would eat ketchup, but it was not always my favorite thing. So I could, do without ketchup. I'm even a less fan of barbecue sauce. One, I think, is because I don't like sweet stuff on my meat. And normally you get barbecue sauce, that's what we do. So I'm not a big sweet fan on meat. Pineapple and ham, yeah, gag me. I've always been that way since I was a kid. Just, meat should be savory, and sweet should be sweet, and never in between should they meet. So, but, the other day I found myself actually wanting ketchup for something. I don't remember what it was, but I was thinking, man, I wish I had some ketchup. And I had actually thought about making my own ketchup for my own personal use. I made my own marinara sauce, my own pizza sauce here at the house. So I was looking at recipes for ketchup, and I thought I'd do it. But she was there this weekend, and so I decided to go ahead and try her ketchup. And it's J&L less sugar ketchup. Now, it's actually pretty good. I tried it a little bit. She is local. She's out of Gun Barrel, I believe. Athens. She's out of Athens. But let me tell you the ingredients in here. Tomato juice, which consists of tomato juice from concentrate, and then she got water, concentrated juice from tomatoes. Then it's got salt, vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, red wine vinegar, which surprised me, tomato paste, and in there is this fresh vine ripened tomatoes and citric acid. Now it does have cornstarch, but it's one of the really low ones on here. Garlic powder and stevia. It's actually sweetened with stevia. And sodium benzoate, which is a preservative, and potassium sorbate, which is another preservative. So, out of all that, I think I'm okay with just a tad bit of cornstarch, because you never put a lot of cornstarch in something. So, there would be just a minute amount of cornstarch in here. Especially considering the stuff that you buy in the store and what they're sweetened with, or what other stuff that they have with, I have to say that this is a good alternative. And there's the address on there if y'all want to look it out, check her out. She should have a Facebook group on here online. It's J&L Delicious Sauces. So if you want to put in a search for J&L Delicious Sauces, Athens, Texas, she'll come up. But yeah, I tasted it. I haven't actually used it on anything. But, and yeah, I can stick my finger in here because I'll be the only one eating this. And that's good. You can tell that it's... You can taste, kind of taste a little bit of the aftertaste of the stevia, but not much. But it's really good. I have to admit that I do like this. The macros on here are... for 1 tablespoon, it's 2 grams of carbohydrates, no fiber, and 1 gram of that is sugars, which comes from the natural sugars of the tomatoes. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. Here's what it says on the label. Hi, I'm from a small town in South Mississippi, I guess. I suddenly went blank on the abbreviations of states. I think it's Mississippi. I was diagnosed with lupus. As a result, gained 200 pounds due to steroids. Needing to lose weight, I developed these recipes in my kitchen. They helped me to get healthy, and I hope they help you. Thank you for purchasing my products. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. So yeah, and she's a local, you know, real local. I mean, within 30 miles of my house. So I thought that was exciting. Oh, but yeah, it's warm out today. Last time I did a video outside, it was cold. Weather has not decided exactly what it's going to do yet, so it's an interesting thing. So, okay. I wanted to talk to y'all about something. I was in a group, and no longer in that group, but it was a group for lazy ketoers. And somebody had made a post that dirty keto was not keto, and they needed to keep their opinions to basically. Here's basically the gist of it. Dirty keto was not keto. They needed to stop talking about dirty keto in this group, and if they didn't like it, they could basically leave. Turned out it was the admin of the group, and it really, really upset a lot of people. Because in that one post, this admin basically told everyone who considered themselves doing dirty keto that what they were doing was totally wrong. They had no validation. And if they didn't like it, they didn't matter anyway, so just leave. Basically, that's the feeling somebody reading that post got. And you didn't actually realize until later reading the comments that this lady was admin. And somebody says, what is dirty keto? Why is it not keto? And she said, dirty keto is if it fits your macros, then that dirty keto was if it fits your macros. And some people do actually see that. But here's the thing. She needs to relearn what her definition of keto is. Because keto is... Okay, keto, the definition of keto is eating a certain way that causes your body to be in a constant state of ketosis, which allows your body to use the fat as fuel instead of carbs. It doesn't say that you have to eat only this. And if you accidentally eat corn, that you are no longer in keto. So, this really ticked me off. I mean, really ticked me off. And I just basically told her that, dirty keto is not always eating clean, like grass-fed stuff. Hence the word dirty. But even if you do eat something that's not keto approved and it's in your macros, that does not mean that you're no longer keto. It just means that you made a mistake, or you're allowing something in your diet that may not necessarily be good for you, but that does not mean that you're not keto. Okay? So I'm probably pissing off a lot of people. That's fine. But not everybody can be strict, regimented every day, every minute, every second. And for those who can, glory be, bless you, I'm glad for you. But not everybody can do that. And, if they have a Coke Zero every once in a while, don't berate them on that, because having a Coke Zero every once in a while is a lot better than having a Coke every day. Way better. So, just because somebody doesn't do exact strict everything does not mean that they're not in ketosis. Does not mean that they're in ketosis or out of ketosis. If they're in ketosis constantly, they are keto. This is a keto. Macros are a suggestion. Doesn't mean that if you say instead of doing under 20 carbs, you actually only do under 30 carbs, or you hit 30 carbs every so often. Does that mean you're not keto? No. If your body is in ketosis and you're still doing keto. We really focus too much on specifics and labels, and it is really stressful to a lot of people. So when you say that just because they're doing dirty keto that they're not keto, you really undermine everything that they've done, and you put stress on them, and really it makes you sound mean. It does. I've had people tell me that just because I don't eat everything that's clean, grass-fed, organic, non-GMO, that I'm not doing keto. My body is in ketosis. It's in a constant state of ketosis. There's only been one time this whole over a year that I've actually been knocked out of ketosis, and I believe it was because I had ordered a nacho cheese salad, not thinking that nacho cheese could have something in it that would knock me out, and it did. It took me nearly a week to get back in. I was hungry during that whole time. I just wanted to eat all the time, but I kept eating my keto foods, and I've eventually got back into ketosis, and I haven't been out since. And so it really, really ticks me off when somebody really belittles. That's where I'm trying to think. When somebody belittles somebody else because they are not following exactly what this other person is following, or doing everything that's on page 4. And if y'all have seen Dr. Westman, you know what page 4 is. Got a call. If I don't recognize the number, I don't answer it. But just because I don't do exactly what say, and I'm just I'm not throwing shade on anybody. Sandy from Sandy's Losing It. She's a regimen. She does what she does for her. Just because I don't do exactly what she does that mean that I'm not doing keto? And just because Sandy doesn't do what, say, I don't know, I don't know, I can't think of anything Dory does. Does that mean that they're not doing keto? You know? No, it doesn't. We all are different. We all respond in a different way. I cannot, I can't afford to do grass-fed everything. I can't afford to buy the expensive grass-fed meat. At the farmer's market, there was a guy setting up to us. He was local. His his beef was natural, grass-fed. I would have loved to have been able to buy something from him, but I can't afford it. Does that mean that when I buy hamburger meat from Walmart that I'm not doing keto? No. It may mean that I'm not getting the best quality stuff, and I understand this and I accept it. But just because my lifestyle doesn't um, allow me to do the best of everything doesn't mean that I shouldn't do the best that I can. And that's what we need to push or to get out to everybody. If you can't do the best of everything, do the best that you can with what you've got. Yeah, it is expensive to buy food stuff, and it hurts my heart that people see this and think that that's what all. The only thing on keto is that they have to have the best grass-fed or organic or, you know, just hand-raised stuff. And when they see that they can't afford it, then they think, well, it's too expensive. I can't do keto. But I have okay. When I started keto, y'all need to understand. When I started keto, I was working at a minimum wage here in Texas. Minimum wage is $7.25, 3 days a week, 8 hours a day. That is my budget. That was all I had, and I was doing keto. Like I said, I wasn't doing, and I'm still not doing the grass-fed organic stuff. I'm not buying extra products, and I still didn't buy extra products because I couldn't afford it. Would I have liked to have? Yeah. And right now, our budget is being supplemented by what we sell at the farmers market. So, it's still limited. But I still managed to do keto. I still managed to lose 131 pounds. So it really pisses me off when somebody belittles other people for not doing what they are doing. And that's what it really boiled down to. The woman didn't track macros, so it was okay. So that was okay. But for her to belittle, oh, hello, Peanut, for her to belittle other people because they didn't do clean keto was really hypocritical. And I'm not going to call out the group, but it really hurt my heart, and to think of all the people that she just dismissed because they didn't follow what way she did, or way she thought they should do. And I can't imagine how many people would see that post and think, well, if it's not keto, then why am I bothered doing it? And I can't afford to do this, and so they turn away and think, what's the use? And yeah, I can guarantee you at least one person probably did that. Because that's what we do, And I just want to get it out that whatever the label is, you do what is best for you, with what you can do. Like I said, think about it this way. Sure, the best car out there may be a Maserati, BMW, whatever. Can you afford that? Does that mean that you can't have a car because you can't afford the best that there is? No. What it means is that you get what you can afford, the best of what you can afford. And that is what people should look at in keto. Don't think that just because I can't afford it that I can't do it. you know, you do what you can afford. And if all you can afford at the time is a can of tuna, a jar of mayonnaise, and some pickles, then by golly, you make you some tuna salad and you enjoy that and realize and understand that you're doing your body much better than if you went out and bought ramen noodles. So, okay, that was my rant. I just wanted to let you know that, you know, I got me some keto, kind of keto, cornstarch, kind of. If you're real strict, and you or no corn at all, which some people are, I can understand because corn is inflammatory, and stay away from it at all if possible. But this this may be an alternative from what you can get in the stores. I haven't seen anything in the stores that was completely keto. And before you ask, this bottle, or in case you're thinking about it, this bottle was $7.95. This bottle will last me forever. Like I said, I don't eat ketchup very often. Even when I eat French fries, I rarely ate ketchup. I would eat the fries by themselves. But there are occasions that I want ketchup. And it's nice to have something at the house. So, yeah. And if you want to get a hover, like I said, I'm not going to have a chance. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to put a link down in the thing at the bottom because I'm not going to have a chance. But do a Google search, or even do a Facebook search because I know she's on Facebook. And it's that ampersand symbol. J&L Delicious Sauces. Here's the address if you want to know. 5916 County Road 4800, Athens, Texas 75752. So, but yeah, I know you can look her up on Facebook. I've seen her page on Facebook. But yeah, just do a search, and you may have to add Athens, Texas to the search to find her. But yeah, she has this bottled at a distributing company. So, but you can probably order from her through Facebook, and get you a bottle if you want, because I actually like it. It's definitely sweet. I haven't, like I said, I haven't tried it in anything yet, and this will last me forever. I'm telling you, because my mom's not going to eat it. She's not a big ketchup fan either, but chances are she's gonna, if she wants ketchup, she'll buy her a bottle of ketchup and eat out of that, because stuff like this she'll leave for me specifically, and especially since she doesn't like stevia. She is really, really bad about any aftertaste of the least little thing. She'll taste the aftertaste of it. So, and I do taste the aftertaste on the steve on that, but it's not overwhelming. It's just a tiny hint. It's enough that I can be okay with it. But okay, so I rambled on along enough. Y'all know me. I ramble and ramble. But in fact, I rambled so much my throat is dry. But yeah, it was nice talking to y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Oh, please, if you like my content, I know I don't ever say this anymore, because I have a bad thing about self-promoting, but I really need to start getting onto it again. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to start a Facebook group here. It's maybe tonight. I think I'll probably try it tonight. If I do, then I'll make a video of it and post a link to it. But I want to do a Facebook group specifically for dirty, lazy keto, and help people in a forum that is not so regimented and that everybody is accepted. Because there's just getting too many groups out there that are they start out lax, and then they get to where, oh no, if you do this, then you're not doing right, get out of it, No, I want this to be a support group for people who are like me, or are not like me, just somebody who needs a more relaxed atmosphere. And so I'm hoping to start something like that. But anyway, what I was going to say, if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.